themes of love, jealousy, race, and perception are explored in the Synetic Theater's production of Othello, opening on October 19th. Here to give us a sneak peek are two of the stars of the production, Roger Payano as Othello and Salma Shaw as Desdemona. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Well, you know, Synetic Theater, you guys have been getting all kinds of nominations, 79 nominations and 21 Helen Hayes Awards, which speaks to how successful you guys have been.
Yeah.
You've got a silent theater thing that's happening there at Synetic, and it's been very successful. With Othello, maybe tell us a little bit about, let's set that up.
Sure.
What's that's about. Your Desdemona?
Yes, so in terms of Othello, it's part of our Silent Shakespeare Festival for the fall called Speak No More. We're bringing back 3 of our greatest hits. We just did Macbeth, we open Othello, and then do Romeo and Juliet.
Fantastic.
And in terms of Othello?
And in terms of Othello, just like you said at the beginning, race, deception, sex, and love, that's what it's all about. And we portray that without saying a word, through dance, emoting through the body, fight choreography, and probably the most important thing is music.
That's got to be really difficult to do, to portray an entire production without saying a word. No singing, no talking. How do you train for something like that?
Oh, God.
It's a long development process.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say with something like Othello, it took about a year to develop from start to finish. And really, Patat Sikorishvili, who's our director and artistic director of the company, just sits and thinks about what does he want to show on stage. And immediately, he had a great concept for the show, which is about Iago and the manipulations that he does. And actually, in this particular show, Iago is played by 3 different people.
Huh.
Yeah. And the way he really modernized it. You know, obviously it's a story about old Italy, but he modernized it in a way of like how multimedia affects our lives in modern day. We use a lot of projections, and through those projections, he's able, the character of Iago is able to manipulate me into thinking that my sweet Desdemona is cheating on me.
Your sweet wife who just totally disregarded everybody else to be with her man.
Exactly.
But you know, I think it's brilliant to fuse the old with the new in a way that just keeps it intact.
Yes.
Yes.
Would you say that?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's very relevant, very modern, but it's timeless in the way that it's been designed. Othello actually won the Outstanding Costume Design Award at the Helen Hayes this past spring, and we've got a fantastic set design. The lighting design is beautiful. Everything about the production is stellar.
Now, Othello isn't really going to be there that long, so if people want to see it, I guess the thing is to get it sooner than later.
We got 3 weeks. We open up this Wednesday, October 19th. We actually have we have some discounted tickets on Gold Star.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. And then from that point on, it's come and see it. It's going to be a great show. I mean, they brought it back for a reason.
Yes.
So.
And those 3 shows that we're doing, Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, Othello, collectively have garnered 26 Helen Hayes Awards, or nominations, I should say, and 10 awards. And the Helen Hayes,
a lot.
Yeah, if people aren't familiar with it, it's DC's version of the Tonys.
Yes.
And this, both of you have been doing this for a while. This isn't your first Shakespeare production, and you've definitely been with Synetic Theater. How long have you been with the theater?
This is my 6th season with Synetic. So I'm actually reprising my original roles in all these shows.
Yeah, and this is my 3rd?
Or 4th.
My 3rd. I think it's my 3rd season. But I now actually live in Los Angeles. I live in Los Angeles. I came back to do the show because I love the show and I love Synetic. And I mean, DC Theater. Unfortunately, LA doesn't have a theater scene.
It's more film and television,
yes,
which I'm assuming you're pursuing that
that's
as well.
That's exactly what I'm pursuing. But,
well, that's fantastic. Well, you know, I've got to say I haven't seen the production. I haven't seen the theater production of Othello, but I look forward to seeing it here. Now, you're right here in Arlington.
We are in Crystal City. We actually moved into that space at the beginning of last season, and so this is our 2nd year there. It's a wonderful space. We've been able to do things with the theater itself, such as extend the stage, add in new lighting instruments. So it's really a very special place to be.
So it sounds like you really enjoy the new space.
Yes, very much so.
Better than the old one.
Well, it depends on which old one you're talking about. We bounced around from place to place to place, but now have a home in Crystal City.
Thank you so much. Thank you both. You've really set it up and what our appetites for Othello.
yes.
All the best to you.
Thank you very much.
And we'll have more Let's Talk Live coming up right after this.